a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Gina Rodriguez. Gina Alexis Rodriguez is an American actress, model, writer, producer, and director. She began her career the stage. She made her screen debut in an episode of Law & Order. Her breakthrough came in 2012, in the independent musical drama film Philly Brown. In 2014, Rodriguez began starring as Jane Villanueva in the CW comedy drama series Jane the Virgin, for which she has been nominated for 3 Golden Globe Awards for Best Actress in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy, winning once in 2015. She has gone on to star in the disaster film Deepwater Horizon and science fiction horror film Annihilation. Early years. Gina Alexis Rodriguez was born in Chicago, Illinois, the youngest daughter of Puerto Rican parents, Magali and Genaro Rodriguez, a boxing referee. She is the youngest of 3 sisters. She was raised in the Belmont-Cragen neighborhood on Chicago's northwest side. At the age of 7, Rodriguez performed at the salsa dance company Fantasia Juvenile. Rodriguez was raised Catholic and attended high school at St. Ignatius College Prep. She continued dancing salsa until age 17. At the age of 16, she was among 13 teenagers to be accepted into Columbia University's theatrical collaboration. She attended News Tisch School of the Arts. She had 4 years of training at the Atlantic Theatre Company and Experimental Theatre Wing. Graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in 2005, she portrayed Frida Kahlo in the world premiere of Casa Blu in the United Kingdom in the play called The Last Moments in the Life of Frida Kahlo at the American Stage Theatre. Career. Rodriguez made her screen debut appearing in an episode of Law & Order in 2004. She later has appeared on 11th Hour, Army Wives, and The Mentalist. On October 19, 2011, Rodriguez landed the recurring role, Beverly, in the soap opera series The Bold and the Beautiful. She received a role in the musical film Go For It, for which she received a 2011 Emmy Hen Awards nomination. In 2012, Rodriguez played young hip-hop artist Majo Tenorio in the independent musical drama film Philly Brown, for which she won an Emmy Hen Award. She received good reviews for her performance in film. She also was the recipient of the Best Actor Award at the First Run Film Festival in New York. On June 9, 2013, Gina won the inaugural Lupe Award. On April 16, 2013, during an interview, she revealed she was offered a role in the Lifetime television series Devious Maids, but had turned it down. On October 16, 2013, she joined the cast of the movie Sleeping with the Fishes. She is also working on an album. On February 27, 2014, Entertainment Weekly announced that Rodriguez would play the titular role of Jane Villanueva in Jane the Virgin. On June 4, 2014, Rodriguez joined the cast of the upcoming drama film Sticky Notes. In August 2015, she co-hosted the 2015 Teen Choice Awards with Ludacris and Josh Beck. She voiced Mary in the animated film The Star, which was released in November 2017, and played Anya in the science fiction thriller film Annihilation, opposite Natalie Portman. She will also voice Carmen Sandiego when Netflix releases the show in 2019. Rodriguez owns the production company Icon and I Will Productions. She developed projects at CBS and the CW that are centered around the Latino community. In 2018, she will produce and star Netflix romantic comedy film Someone Great. In March 2018, Netflix announced that they had acquired the live-action film rights for Carmen Sandiego and that Gina Rodriguez, who is already set to voice the character in an animated series, would star as Sandiego in the film. Personal life. Her older sister, Evelise Rodriguez Simon, is an investment banker, and her middle sister, Rebecca, is a doctor. In an interview, Rodriguez revealed that she has suffered from Hashimoto's disease, a thyroid condition, since the age of 19. In a 2014 interview, she said, "I grew up Catholic. I have Jewish in my family and I attend a Christian church in Hollywood. I am basically all over the place." Philanthropy. Rodriguez has been increasingly involved with various charities and philanthropic efforts, made possible by her rising visibility as a film and television actress. Most notably, she became involved with various organizations in 2015, ranging from Custom Ink to Nature Lingerie, all of which Rodriguez has stated have a special connection to her life and experiences. On March 16, 2015, she was announced as a new member of the HSF's Board of Directors. The HSF is the United States' biggest non-profit organization which supports Hispanic American higher education. Because attaining an education was the biggest priority in Rodriguez's household, coupled with her determination to work towards a degree, she was able to work towards receiving a HSF scholarship. For her placement on the Board of Directors, Rodriguez will help to support HSF in a matchless and meaningful way, therefore making sure that HSF's mission will continue to support the original values and commitment to education. Rodriguez has stated that this is a great opportunity to say thank you to the HSF and to help open doors for Latino students to follow. Later in 2015, Pace's National Bullying Prevention Center teamed up with Custom Ink and enlisted the help of various celebrities, Rodriguez among them, to raise money for their 5th annual Be Good to Each Other campaign. Throughout the month of October 2015, people were encouraged to purchase a celebrity tee from Custom Ink, who would donate all the proceeds from bullying prevention t-shirts to Pacer. Rodriguez, in designing a celebrity tee which featured the phrase, "Kindness is always in style," in cursive print, took a stand for kindness, acceptance, and inclusion in support of bullying prevention, and stated that her parents always taught her the power of thinking positively and treating others with respect. She also hopes that through the Be Good to Each Other campaign, such a message could be continued to be spread to younger generations. Also in October 2015, Rodriguez was announced as a partner of Nature, a lingerie line founded in 2014 with ambitions to help women and the environment. Because Nature is vertically integrated, thereby shortening manufacturing lead times by up to 80%, it allows the company savings to go towards school books, lunches, and uniforms for employees' children. And there's also an emphasis on a flexible work environment. Having seen the hardships of single mothers through a close friend from college, Rodriguez wanted to support a company that primarily employed single mothers and allowed them to work from home and provide for their families. She also cites Nature's commitment to creating lingerie for women of all shapes and sizes and encouraging body confidence as a factor for becoming involved with the lingerie line, admitting that it was a process for her to fall in love with her own body. Rodriguez also spoke on the importance of empowering women to love their own bodies and what they wear. Nature is also environmentally conscious in its production, as more than half of all of its pieces are made of synthetics that have been fabricated from recycled plastic bottles, and makes use of digital printing as a more environmentally friendly measure. In 2017, Rodriguez, among several other artists, sang on the single, "Almost Like Praying," sparked by Lin-Manuel Miranda, creator of Broadway's Hamilton. All proceeds from the song benefited those affected by Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?